Welcome back. So today we are going to work on the chntpw thing, which I think we can just remove from here. And we are also going to work on this thing related to how you what's the name? How to recover a Windows hard disk when you initialize it, which I think it's a good thing to do. So last day I managed to download it, so I should have Win 10 stuff, which I guess is this thing here. July 21st, yes, this is one here. Let me move it here. So what we want to do in here is to install this thing into here. So Win 10. Hopefully this is going to be good enough for everything in here. So press ESC, boot manager, DB-ROM. Where's DB-ROM? Here it is. Press any key, yes. Haven't I press enter? We will see. And while this Windows is going to be installed, I'm going to try to find out okay, so yeah, Spanish install now. Let me choose my big hard disk, see what you do in here. I mean, wait a moment, it's going to wait a second. This is going to make my UEFI stuff. I mean, do I care about the UEFI stuff? I don't think I care too much. Okay, so I don't have a key something, and this is Windows 10 Pro, which should be as similar as Windows 11 Pro. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, let's do this manually so that we can choose whenever we want to be. So we want to be here. Hopefully it's good enough. Shouldn't it format the hard disk somehow? It's apparently it's something transparent. So our empty 80 gigabytes stuff, it's being used. Okay. So while this is installing this stuff, I'm going to be working on the CHT stuff. So this is syslinux. Okay, let's create CNHT. What's the current branch name? Let's create bookworm chntpw removal dev01, and now we can work on removing this source code from here. So we have all of this stuff, so we are going to remove CHT B&W from here. So no longer get hit tar.gg, which is a function that I did here. It's probably a better way of doing this. Let me see. Lifeboat, CHT, yeah, so it's all of this that I need to be removing. And that's it. So now we can just add this thing here, and now we can say something like removed chnt custom source code. We now rely on Debian's chnt, which has Rescatux patches. Look at that. So what else are we supposed to be doing while Windows is being installed? Okay, so this has been done. Boot from UEFI, CD-ROM not working. Yeah. Live boot. Do we need custom live boot? Chipad with GPT support. No. Yeah, this has not. There is no chipad with GPT support at all. Okay, so basically what we need to be working on is this boot from UEFI CD-ROM not working thing. Okay. So let's see how we deal with this. There was a bug somewhere. The install packages and remove packages from this might be a good idea to use in order to fix ship not provided. We might be already using. We have to do same thing to remove. Oh, look at that. This is, damn it. This has kind of rebooted, and I think that Windows is going to be installing from the reboot without doing anything. So install packages. So what we want to check out is all of these changes that we did back in the day. So they are here. Sorry about that. Let me write here. Welcome, so that I don't get bored while this is building. So here we have the old code. So the syslinux build now supports out of the detection. This is a Linux support. This is the UUID, and then you have this stuff regarding to UUID, so that you have a fucking UID, like a fucking CD, which is unique depending on whatever you want to have there. Yeah. So it's the same thing. And here's the thing about secure boot was fixed so that it supports both x64 and AI32 properly when building either AMD or whatever. So yeah, you can see here how we have a secure boot package install function, and Yeah. So here we have group EFI signed, and we also have sim signed, and so if this is enabled, I guess that this install in here, and then binary group EFI, it's going to install these files in a temporary file, so that I guess that we can use them later on. Secure boot temp. What the hell? Okay, so here at the very end we restore whatever we had to here again. Maybe there's another way of doing this. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Maybe we should take a look at binary group EFI and see if we pushed any of this. Did we push this commit back in the day? I don't know. I have no idea. Where can we take a look at about this? Maybe we want to open the newest binary. Oh, what the hell is this? So script slice built. We have the binary group EFI, isn't it? Yeah, here it is. So we have this open. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, look at that. So here we have the nodes regarding Windows stuff, Windows initialize stuff. So, did we manage to do something useful with any of this? Check package. So you check package this thing twice. Okay, and try to install whatever. Install packages. FIDF. Oh my god. Let's try to install this thing real quick. Yeah, please. No. I mean, this should work as it is. Is this supposed to be doing something? I'm supposed to say that I have no internet, or I'm supposed to be waiting a bit more. Because maybe when we were trying Windows 11 we changed the hard disk to be something else, and yeah, let's say that we don't have internet, and yeah, no, I mean, doesn't matter. We don't have, I mean, I don't actually need any of this. No need any of this. Oh my god. Should I? Yeah. I wonder how I'm going to be able What the hell is any of this? This is nothing to be secure about. Okay. No, we don't want. No, we don't want this bullshit. This one then. No. So this is way of doing AA. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Hello. Okay, anyway, let's go back in here. So what I'm seeing here is that there is not a function, so oh, look at that. Group EFI temp. Is this something similar? No, but this is the binary.sh thing that gen EFI boot image. Wait a moment. Isn't this our commit somehow? Our commit from live build. I mean, it's quite similar. Secure boot package install, and yeah, but this is something. Yeah, it's similar, but it's not the same thing. Case LB architecture in. You do this thing or the other one, and then add this thing. It's if it's needed. Okay, so maybe there is some kind of support for this. I need to find out what the hell happens here and why we don't have the IA32 in the end. Okay, so now we have this thing. Do we need internet? No, we don't. Let's close this thing. Oh my god, why does it take so long to close Windows? Okay, here you are. No more Windows. Let's boot this once more, and wait, yeah, I don't want the CD-ROM right now. This is going to have a Windows stuff, isn't it? Look at that. Let me, oh my god, it has booted so fast. Should I move this to the top? Should I press enter? Let's log in and let's close this thing. Okay, look at that. So now we are going to say something like Windows images. This is going to be nerds. So this is just installed. Windows just installed. So this is done before we wipe it out with the wait a minute. No, yeah, Windows just installed. Yeah, why the hell I'm doing a snapshot of this? I don't need this at all, but let's do it anyway. So the one that we want to keep here is the big disk before the Rescatux wipe thing. So we have several partitions in there. Yeah, so let's take a look at the hard disk. Let's see that we have the partitions there. So if we put this thing, which now I think I want to modify so that doesn't have this but on other stuff. Okay, let me see. Q35. What the hell is used here? VGA VTO. Yeah, so it's not something like I should care too much. They should have internet. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why we don't have internet here. Anyway, doesn't matter. Maybe it's Windows that doesn't know how to do it. So here what I want to be using is what the hell, Rescatux release. Okay, so now we're going to boot this with Rescatux. We are going to check. So boot manager, CD-ROM. We're going to check. Yeah, so this CD-ROM is not able to boot Rescatux because it doesn't have UEFI for AMD64. Yeah, that's what I want to fix later on. So what we did here was to boot supergroup disk. So let me try to fix this real quick. So where supergroup disk is supposed to be this one here. Is this one here? No. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't this supposed to be non-secure boot something? What I'm doing wrong here? I mean this should have the supergroup. What's the different? Secure value on. Secure value on. Why does this have? I don't understand this. Let's say that this is off. Is it going to help us in any way? So we are saying that this is off. Okay, so the CD-ROM, I mean not the CD-ROM, but QM3 should be the fucking supergroup disk. What the hell? Why? Now there's something that I don't understand. Why doesn't this work? It could say something. What else do we have here? This is probably a one. Oh, it's the latest one. Okay, so latest one. Extra functionality. This thing here. Secure boot policy. I don't know how it's going to work. Boot manually. group detect and yeah, this thing, it's not working as expected. Welcome to the stream. We are trying to undo the initialize of let's change into Ubuntu. Are we in Ubuntu? Yes, we are. Enable this thing. We cannot boot this module thing, so we are not going to be able to do any of this, I guess. I mean, this is something that we can do on maybe we can boot onto Debian and we check the partitions from the, I mean, if we can boot into Debian, is that we have this thing going on, so we are good to go. You know what I mean? So if we can boot into Debian, is that the partitions are there. Okay, so now we boot onto Windows thing, and we are going to wipe the Linux hard disk with the partitions. So let's go. So what the hell is this thing? Disk something like this? I have no idea. And disk dot something. Wait a minute. This management run. Yeah, how do you do this? WinX. This MSC. I was onto something. Look at that. Look at that. So now we have a hard disk into here where we don't see anything, and yeah, so we're going to initialize this disk. Even if it's a mistake, we're going to initialize this disk, which is the Linux stuff. Okay, let me see. Right click. Is this initialized? What the hell is this? Don't we have anything for the initialize? Why does it say create as a dynamic disk? This is going to be awfully difficult. How to initialize the disk? Initialize new disks. Disk management, storage, disk management. Initialize disk. Some USB drives can be initialized. Is this our information drive? I mean, we are already here, isn't it? This management, write disk, initialize disk. I mean, this one here. What the hell? Convert in dynamic disk. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can remove all of these partitions and then they will let us do some stuff. Yeah. Why does it take so long to delete? I mean, the problem is that this is deleting the stuff, and I'm not sure this is doing. We are doing this properly. I'm not sure this is the same thing as initialize. Oh, EFI. So we have the EFI for this Windows in here. I should have thought that the EFI that was here was going to be a problem. So it has modified my EFI stuff. This bullshit stuff that we have here. So we need to start from scratch and then install this thing again. What the hell is this? Oh, look at that. We needed 64 gigabytes and we only have installed like 20 of them. Maybe it's much easier to do this with Windows and just insert the virtual disk. In any case, I'm going to recover this hard disk because I'm not sure we are doing anything great with this. So it's bigdisk.emt before, and then it's bigdisk.emt. So this is going to mess around with the EFI, which is not going to work at all. Maybe that was the reason why it didn't let you initialize the disk, because maybe it was using it. Okay, let me see. So what you want to be doing here is to remove the main EMT1 thing here, which is the big disk. We don't want to have this when we install this stuff. So let's put it here for the moment. And let's just use this thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to just, I mean, I have installed this thing. I'm going to put zeros on this image because, I mean, just install thing. It's not something that you want to be using. Windows image. I wanna just install disk, but not this one. So now once this ends, we're going to be able to I mean, we did Windows create stuff, isn't it? Maybe we can do that instead of putting zeros on here. Hello. Oh my god. Hello. GNU create. GNU create. Oh my god. Okay, so we remove this thing and then we search for create. Okay, so this needs to be here. Windows, whatever. That's it. It's already done. Okay, so now we should be able to boot all of this with the Rescatux, no, with the Windows 10 disk, and we're not going to have the second hard disk. That way this will be installed in staff. Wait a minute, but there's an EFI partition on the supergroup disk. Let me fix this. We neither want the supergroup disk hard disk to be connected to this virtual machine, so let's do this like this. Oh my god, mess it up. Okay, so no big hard disk, no supergroup disk, so we only have this big hard disk. We are going to install this thing into here thanks to this thing. So press ask boot manager CD-ROM, DB-ROM, press whatever. Welcome to the stream. You can make any Linux questions that you want to. For now, we are trying to install on Windows in here so that we can empty a Linux disk without too much hassle. I don't have this. Windows 10 Pro. I accept this thing, I guess. Let's do it like this. Yeah, this thing here. And doesn't say anything about formatting the partition. That's curious. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. Let's think about what else can we do related to the Rescatux stuff. So we were taking a look at binary group EFI, which has this nice Diana Cork happy, use shim. Source paths. Ubuntu shim binary is alternative systems, so it could be symlink. So then you have the architecture. When assigned group is available at 32 UEFI support 2, but this is if you install assigned group is available. Architecture AMD 64. Oh, wait a minute. So this is done the other way around. So you have AMD 64 architecture, you also want to be able to boot with IR32. However, I want this to happen also when you have an AMD 64 kernel. So maybe I can put it here and see how it goes, and let's see how we do this. So if we can read this platform signed EFI signed, then add the 32-bit UEFI support too. Man, I actually want to do the same thing down here. Man. Okay. This group.tft, poll ID, whatever. Okay, I'll be back in some minutes. Okay, so yeah, I don't know how the hell to do all of this, because I'm not sure what this binary.sh is doing with all of this, if you ask me. Look at that. This is a workaround till both EFI image and group CP modules are put into a binary package. What the hell is this? Group both EFI and group CP models. What the hell are group CP models? This is not longer used, isn't it? Group CP models. What is this? False. chroot dir. So they haven't done the build without chroot stuff in here. We have to redo it in case of multi-arc AMD 64 either the 34. Yeah, but poll ID. So it seems like IA32 is being supported somehow. I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's try all of this. Okay, Windows, I think it has rebooted. Hopefully this is going to be to end soon. Let me try to read this thing. So first of all, we have the dependencies. The problem about these dependencies is that when you install this thing, then it doesn't install this thing. And here we have a commit that they did back in the day, where you can have this, and then there's this book. So I want to check this book to see what happened with it. So books debian.org. Is it the right thing to do? So we've got the number, and here I complained about, this is myself, and I complained. Look at that. I want to be able to build a live CD that has both IO32 and x64 secure boot UEFI support. So I need both shim signed and shim signed installed. After adding an APTMD64 architecture to an ADDD system, I ran into get this output. The following packages have met dependencies. Shim size conflict. This bad is to be installed. It's not going to be installed. It depends on this. Complaints with it. Okay, so I would like to be able to install both packages at the same time because generated binaries do not collide between them. It would seem those packages are lacking some multi-arc declaration on the package metadata. Other similar packages which probably have the proper multi-arc declaration might be group UEFI MD64 bin and group UEFI IA32 bin packages. Thank you very much. So, oh, look at that. We believe that the bug you reported is fixes in the latest version of shim signed, which is due to oh. So they actually, so May 2019, and this is May 2019. So they actually fixed this, and I didn't complain. Huh. However, right now we are not installing IA32 bit. So I wonder if the problem is in, you know, in what we have seen down here. So they say that if you have an AMD64, you want to have an AI32 thing, but I also want to have it here if it's in here. So I might just copy and paste this down here. The question is, when assigned at when assigned group is available, add 32-bit UEFI support to I see what's the I have to add this as is in here. In any way, let's switch back to Windows stuff. So yes, I want to install this thing. Now we are installing Windows in a single hard disk so that it does not mess up with the rest of the EFI directories that they have. Yeah, okay, so no internet apparently. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about this. I wonder if we can put everywhere same thing. Yeah. No, I don't want to send that to Microsoft. Yeah. No. 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 Okay, finally. No. I don't want this bullshit that you want me to have. Okay, so now we're going to maybe not. Let's move this out of the way. So what I think we need to do is to use this thing here. However, I'm not very sure what the hell is all of this. Package. So this checks in order to install group EFI, but then these packages here are down here. So I want to have this thing here. So if there is a signed group, then add 32-bit UEFI support to I mean, here you install both of them. Let me see. Okay, so we have this Windows stuff in here, which I'm going to close because I actually want to wipe a hard disk. So this should end in any moment, and so now we can edit this virtual machine so that it has both a supergroup disk and the other hard disk that we want to wipe, to see what happens with it. Where's the fucking hard disk? So here. Look at that. Now we have all of these hard disks in here. Let's put this thing. We don't need Windows actually. Let's use QM7, which might be supergroup. I'm not sure about that. What the hell is this? Why don't we see anything? Why don't we see anything in here? What the hell has happened? Let me close this thing and start again. So we press ESC, I guess. What the hell is going on here? I have just added a second hard disk. It should not be, I mean, the Windows disk, I don't want it. This shouldn't be as difficult to boot. Why don't we have some to fit? Should I press ESC as soon as we boot this thing? Okay, now it seems that I have managed to do something. So I think it was QM7, the one that had, maybe it's QM3, the one that has supergroup. No, this is the Windows one. Okay, let me reboot this thing. Yeah, somehow Windows has more viewers instead of Neo Linux. I don't know. Okay, so now that we boot, we can press ESC, and hopefully I can find, no, number 3, it's not number 3, it's number 7. You can say something on the chat if you want to. So yeah, it's not right answer. Pass. Yeah, okay. So now what the hell is this? So we press ESC. Let's see if QEMU7 is the right thing. No, it's not the right thing. What about QEMU9? I mean, the question is, wait a minute. Yeah, QEMU9, it's probably supergroup disk. So you can see, if we take a look at all of the options that we have here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it doesn't detect Windows. Wait a minute. It should be detecting Windows. So here you have the EFI staff and the Linux staff at wait a minute, please. This is S3 beta 3. Are we sure? Oh, wait a minute. I mean, yes, it's the one from here, which is actually the latest version, because we copied this thing here. But then Windows is not being detected properly. That's not right. We should be detecting Windows properly, even if it has an EFI staff. You know what I mean? So here we have all of this, but Windows is not detected. Do we have hurt? Because if we have hurt, it's the latest version. We don't have hurt, so this is not the latest version. Let me fix this so that it uses the latest version. Where the hell is this? SG220ROM 203S3 beta 4, and you want the multi-arc one, which we don't have, or do we? Multi-arc USB. Oh my god, classic multi-arc USB.zip. Something like this. Then I unzip all of this, and then I do something like supergroup classic. So this thing needs to be, this is the one that we want to test on this version here. So where the hell are you? So the QEMU image, which was something related to all of this being unzipped and so on, the QEMU image that I want to be testing is this one here. Here it is. So there's no need to have this QEMU image and also have all of this like this. There's no need of any of this for this particular fucking script. Okay, let's save this. So boot menu on for my 3 viewers. So now we should be able to build number 9. Isn't this the right thing to have? Is it number 7? No. Why number 9 is something that I don't understand. Wait a minute. So press S, boot manager. What about this 3? This is Windows, isn't it? Yes, it's Windows. What the hell? So I have unzipped this classic. Oh, this is a classic one. We actually want not the classic one, but the one with wait a minute. There's no need to be okay, let's put this thing. I wanted the supergroup with secure boot stuff in it. Even if this should work even if it's the classic one. Okay, multi-arc classic. Yeah, so this classic image this is not what we want to have. And whatever image we have right now, which is this one here, the classic one, it's not the one we want to have, even if the classic one should work. So if we copy not the classic but this thing, multi-arc, we should be able to unzip this thing. So I guess that we have turned on the secure boot thing, even if I'm supposed to have not it turn it on. What the hell is this? Where the hell? So in here I should use this thing instead. So this is the one that has secure boot on it. So now hopefully this is going to boot and it's going to like whatever it's in GNU 9. Okay, thank God. So boot manually. Oh, look at that, boot manually. So you can select operating systems here. It should detect the Windows stuff because I have programmed it. Wait, what? Why haven't you detected Windows? I mean, maybe it has detected the EFI stuff and then yeah, so we have the Linux and Ubuntu stuff. It's here before we wipe it out. However, the problem that I have is that Windows is not detected in here. So now let's switch back to supergroup disk development, and we're going to take a look at what the hell we have done with well, let me have the chat or the live the stream and all of that, so now we are in supergroup disk stuff, and somewhere around the sun. Okay, so we have this. Where the hell should I search for this? So we have these menus. Inside these menus is everything OS detect, but however OS detect is based on this file, which is going to run all of this, And so Windows Vista should actually find something in here, which is Windows Vista should take care of Windows 10. So Windows Vista is taking a look and searching for all of this. So boot mgr and bcd at the same time, then you've got Windows Vista. And if this does not work, this is not right for us. So let's go back to this thing and let's see what the hell does this detect. So we have several hard disks. So one of them should be, so this is FAT, TPT2, TPT3 and TPT4. You can see how these are NTFS, NTFS. So this is the fucking, you know, this is the 80 gigabytes hard disk where Windows 8 is. So in theory we should see something useful. $boot, what the hell? Okay, so let me bring the source code next to this so that we can take a look at this. So we can make this something like this and then have the source code in the background. So this is basically searching for boot mgr. And what are you telling to me? We don't have that? And what about GPT-4? We don't have that. And what about those $boot stuff? What the hell is this? Is this a file? Is this something else? How are you supposed to be booting? Have they removed these files when you are only EFI? So if you boot from, if you have MBR boot and then you boot into UEFI, you have all of these files. But now you don't have them anymore. Is that the case? I mean, actually, the there was a fucking yeah. Let's boot onto Windows. Let's boot onto Windows. So if I press ESC and I wait a minute. I press ESC and I search the boot manager Windows. Let me boot into here. So Windows 10 kernel group. How the hell? This might explain why some of this stuff don't work at all. Update group, whatever. Maybe we should search for osprober and see what osprober is doing, because right now I'm a bit confused. So yeah, this is what we want to do. Boot mgr. Worth to know that for Windows 10 partition is not this thing but something else. But whatever the solution, yeah, so this is the EFI solution. That's very interesting how Windows, you no longer have boot mgr. So why the hell don't we have boot mgr thing? So do we have, is it cmd? I never know. So if we go here and we search for boot mgr, something like this, is this going to work? Look at that. What the hell is this bullshit? .mui. What the hell is this? Why are there so many files? At least we have the files in here. Okay, boot manager. Okay, here we have a fucking kernel, which might be useful. So right now we have the EFI tab, but it should not. We should be able to there should be a kernel somewhere. Where's Windows 10 kernel? You should be able to load this thing. NTOS kernel. Yeah. Boot Windows 11 from group. Group only boots working Windows. UEFI secure boot must be off. Windows often turns this and that. Group bootloader on Windows 11 system. I mean, they are using fucking EFI bootloading. Huh. This is not useful at all. This is not useful at all. Okay, let's see the arc guys, what they do here. So it's just like disable OSProvin and then it does some stuff. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's go to this thing here. Let's go to the I mean, do we want to do this? I think that the kernel is no longer here, so there's no need to try to put it. I mean, the boot manager. So if it's actually in the EFI program, you're good to go, and that's it. You know what I mean? Because otherwise they would have found a way of doing this. So Windows. Boot stat data. Bright. They still provide Bright in Windows 11. That's interesting. I don't know. So in any case, what we wanted to do was to initialize the other hard disk, and this is done by disk msc. So hopefully now we can initialize this disk. So this is the 9 GB disk. Why would you convert this in a dynamic disk? Dynamic disk. Dynamic disk. No, we don't want a dynamic disk. We just want to delete all of this. Yeah, okay. So let me see if they manage to. We can remove all of this and see how it looks like after all of this. So I have Windows. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm going to initialize this. Let's see if we can recover it later on. Where's the fucking remove this? Why? So it's a UEFI, you cannot use it anymore, this disk. You're full of bullshit. Oh, look at that. Now I can do this. Distributed volume. Oh yeah, in here. No, I want the full hard disk. Why is it so difficult to just say, okay, just delete? I am okay with it. This bullshit Windows. I hate this stuff. I mean, the only way of fixing this is just having this hard disk and ask it to initialize it or something like that. I don't know. I wonder if this nerds guy did create a file system in the hard disk, not in a partition inside of the hard disk, and that's why. In any case, here we have two partitions. Let's do it. Let's try to recover these two partitions. Yeah, let's try that. So we exit this thing. We are going to close the virtual machine, and now we are going to boot with the Rescatux. Here it is. Oh wait, yeah, that's what I want to use actually. So now I can press ask. I can go to db-rom, which is not going to work. So we go to number 9. No, why number 9? It's not working either. What about number 7? What the hell is this? Oh, because you don't have a fucking. We have deleted everything, isn't it? Okay, so boot manager number 9. What about number 3? Number 3 is going to boot Windows. We want to boot our supergroup disk, which is supposed to be on our supergroup disk. It's supposed to be on number 9. Aren't we using nerds? Yeah, aren't we using this new version, which is secure boot? Maybe it's not secure boot good enough once that Windows has been installed and it has updated the firmware with a fucking new version that it's not compatible here or something like that. In any case, we should be able to go here, attempt secure boot. Okay, so F10 save. Yes. So I guess that now we need to reset all of this. Hopefully this is going to be good enough for this to boot bullshit stuff that doesn't work as expected. Secure boot. Attempt secure boot. Current is your secure boot, custom. Yeah, no, I mean, why doesn't it boot at all? Are we supposed to be using another hard disk, or is it something that, because I need the hard disk to be able to boot into CD-ROM. I need the supergroup disk hard disk to be able to boot into CD-ROM, so that I can okay, let me see, because I don't understand anything. It's like whatever is in this hard disk has been installed also in the EFI, and then it cannot be used in here. So it's a bit confusing. It's a bit confusing, all of this. I hate all of this. Rescatux release, Rescatux ISO. I mean, this is not going to work unless we put in let me change real quick this thing onto something else. Let's assume that this is this thing here, and so this would help us KM. Oh my god, look at that, because I'm trying to boot some stuff that it's meant to be AMD 64, and it's no longer AMD 64 but something else. Yeah. Okay, so let's remove secure boot stuff, which is this thing here, and let's see what happens instead. I mean, I just want to you know, I just want to use this. So okay, look at that, BIOS boot menu. Let's see if we can fix this, even if we are on BIOS boot mode. Let's see if we can fix this. So we have removed 2 partitions. Let's remove the sum to fit thing, which we no longer need. Maybe I should be doing this thing. Yeah, so yes, let me change the keyword just in case. Keyboard layout. Okay, so Windows, what the hell is Windows? Spanish, I mean Spanish. Remove, apply, close, and chipotted. Yeah, chipotted. Live. And this is supposed to have an option to recover disks. So we want to recover this. Here there were some you know, search for file system SDB. What okay. Is it going to find this 2x4 stuff or not? I mean, it's not the same thing as initialized. No file system were found. Oh my god. Maybe it uses gpod in the background. What about, where was the this is SDB. What about SDB? Are we going to have any luck with this? Valid primary, valid primary. I mean, I wonder, the only thing we are left to do is this thing related to this thing, and maybe there are more stuff like recover, rescue lost partition near a start on Linux. You have to allocate that path first for Windows. Yeah. They want to rescue. What the hell is this? Near start and end. Can we use any of this? Size offset. Start end. What the hell is a start end? Okay, maybe we can use this stuff somehow. For the path. Can we put this on top of the other windows? Okay. So I should be able to find something. I mean, we should have unit MB, and then we rescue whatever. Is this something that it might be useful or not? Start and end. Rescue, searching for file systems. Maybe the command line command is better than this does not take too long. So what about this thing here? What about unit? Something like that. Unit byte. Is this something that it's going to be useful for us? So we want to rescue from the start to the very end. What? Why does it take so not? Oh, wait. I'm not doing this right. I want to rescue from 0 to whatever this is, which is the full hard disk. So this is one less. I wasn't doing this thing properly. In any case, it seems to take. What about using rescue? Something 100%. Okay, what? Why it goes so fast if I want to scan all of the hard disk? That it's not. I don't understand anything. So I start with 0 and I end with 9 to this thing here. I'm not sure this is working as expected. So this is spotted rescue. How are you supposed to be using this thing? Rescue a lost partition that used to be. Oh, we deleted this thing and then it's back. Rescue. Oh. I mean, it hasn't found anything for me, so. Which are the units? We don't know. Huh. That's interesting how maybe some of the partitions are being removed. What about this, like this? Yeah, so I'm not sure we're going to do anything great with this. It doesn't seem you can rescue disk, and I'm not able to reproduce the same error, which was just, you know, the error was initialized and we are not initializing anything. So let's try to fix this. So big disk before the wipe. Let's restore this disk, and then the Windows disk is okay. I want to be able to boot Windows, so maybe put it into here onto supergroup disk, supergroup DOS disk. You did that when you boot Windows. Yeah, that's what I do is I restore to a known value. Now let's focus on this issue here, which I'm not sure if I'm going to put in 2025 or whatever. So label 2025. Boot Windows kernel even in UEFI mode. So Windows 10 and Windows 11, when installed in UEFI mode, do not seem to have boot mgr and bc edit. Where's the fucking, what's the other? And one second, I have just lost the Windows. Here it is. Boot bcd files so that we can load them directly from group. There should be a replacement somewhere. Placement somewhere so that we are not so that we avoid having an UEFI boot entry as our only option to boot Windows. So let's write this down in supergroup so that we don't forget about this. Yeah. Now we go back to Rescatux, where we have, as Soraf says, we have copied this thing here. So we have fixed the Linux disk, and yeah. So this needs to go onto the SGT2 desktop, and what else are we supposed to be doing? We were working. Here we have the disaster of virtual machine. We no longer know which one to use. So here we want to fix this thing about having IA32. So if you take a look at, what the hell is this? So if we put the Rescatux disk, yeah, like this. If we put this thing here, I mean, we could have mounted this, but I don't want, so I don't want to mount this. So you're going to see how we don't have some files. So, yes. If you take a look at the, wait a second. If you take a look, hell is this? Okay, remove, apply, close. If we take a look at mount with this device, you can see how run live medium has both an EFI directory, and here we have both IA32.EFI and group IA32.EFI, but we don't have the x64 UEFI, and that's what I want to fix. So let's see how we do this. So we were taking a look at the binary group UEFI stuff that we have here. So when a signed group is available, signed group should be here thanks to this, isn't it? Unless I'm missing something. Shim signed, group EFI signed. Try to install the shim and signed package separately. SBEFI, what the hell is this? Okay, so depending on the architecture, you are going to be installing one group EFI signed package or the other one. So there's no way that you install two of them, those two at the same time. I don't know. Let me check our old commits. So we managed to do this thing about secure boot package install. So we managed to install shim signed, group EFI signed. So instead of setting these architectures here, you just secure boot install everything. AMD 64. Yeah. So you could have one kernel and you want to boot with the other one. So GTD whatever now in group EFI we have, do we still have this bullshit here, but which is used later on in order to install this thing. What the hell? Try to install the shim and assign the group package separately, as the group assigned package might be uninstallable due to bin in use. What the hell is this? What are bin in use? What the hell is this? I have never heard about this. Bingoose. Oh my god. Binary only non-maintainer upload. Okay, let me see. Binary only non-maintainer upload. This is necessary when the build for a specific architecture failed or produced big packages due to a problem in the build environment itself, not due to an error package source. Such problems each of the ARC packages receive a new version number, which is the old version with the suffix +b appended. The bin and new is implemented. And why is this a problem? Yeah, why a bin and new might be uninstallable? That's a very good question. I think I should remove everything in here and just use my stuff. The workaround to don't put binary package. What the hell are group CP modules? What the hell is that? Let's put this thing real quick. Press ask, number 4, whatever. CP module. Oh my god, this is too much big. What about now? Spanish Windows. Remove whatever. I want to search for group CP modules to see what the hell is that. I don't think this is used anymore. CP modules, what the hell is this? This is probably something which is very old. And oh, look at that. We have a lot of packages in here. DEF, no, go long, group, legacy, common, core boot, whatever. Rescue PC. Yeah. So I guess that, yeah, I guess that we can ignore that group CP modules thing. EFI image, live build path. Yes, this is used down here or something. Make sure CPU is used as it was installed in the system. Yeah. On some platforms the EFI we should redo all of this with the packages that we have, the patches that we have in here from the old installation thing. So my question is, don't we have a group Rescatux from back in the day? Here it is, 074 snapshot thing. Here we should have the wait, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for live build from back in the day. So one of this is the old syslinux auto detection implementation, but we're going to create a new one. Okay, so let me check. Rescatux snapshot, this is what we want to be using in here. So once we are, where's live build, so work tree list, we can create a live build. So I want to compare this. Rescatux snapshot. Okay, so live build Rescatux snapshot, and the fucking commit that we want to use is Rescatux snapshot. Yeah, so it's basically what we have here. Once we do this, okay, it's not create, it's add. Once we do this, we can open this and go to our new live build Rescatux snapshot thing. So now we are supposed to be able to open a new tab on what we have already open. So now I should wait a minute, I should be able to be here, live build thing. So I should be able to compare this thing, live build Rescatux snapshot scripts build binary group EFI with scripts with binary group EFI. Okay, now we can see what are the changes that we did. So on the right we have the future, and on the left we have the past, the changes that they did myself. So you can see how all of this architecture stuff, which in the past we had several of them, but now they have decided that it's only one architecture, the thing that you have to use. That's bullshit. But anyway, we're going to go with this new paradigm where you only have one architecture. Okay? So, secure boot package install. It's going to install everything that you want into here. And then we have these packages here. Restore package binaries. Yeah. So here there is some auto secure boot stuff. Is it something that we did before? No. I thought that this auto stuff tried to install shim and this thing and that. I think this was something that I did myself. Let me check real quick. What about here? Case auto. Yeah, didn't I submit this to... Didn't I submit this to the live build thing? Let's check. Whatever. Live build salsa. Oh, salsa. Sorry about that. So, history. What the hell happens in 2019? Didn't I have this? Didn't I submit this fix? I wasn't sure about it, maybe back in the day. Let's go back to 2019. Bootloaders, Lindenbroom. Yeah, this guy made a lot of changes, I think. Improve BIOS. Oh my god. But I want to see if this commit that I have there, it was here in a moment in the past or not. Group to loopback. Avoid Perl for live entry creation. Oops. Wait. This is from my code, isn't it? What the hell did I have here? Where's the Perl? Menu entry. Where's the fucking Perl that he's talking about? Escape for set. Oh, look at that. Escape for set. So I guess that he did the same thing in a different way. So we no longer have escape for set. Actually, Linux Live is not being replaced. Oh, it's being replaced here. Okay. Anyway, let's go to the past. We want to go into 2019. I mean, it would be much nicer if we just used. Is this 2019? No, it's not yet. I mean, we should be using the history thing. Look at that. Group EFI fix partial broken boot capability. What the hell is this? 2020. When used allowed to things otherwise for sync result. Oh, this disk info thing. Oh my god. Yeah, so I added that myself. Fix of auto quiet kernel parameters. Restore UDAP. Existent check. Okay, look at that. Add group EFI support for ARM HF ARC. So going to use the file, and that's it. So we have the scripts build binary group EFI. Let's just check the history of this specific file. Hopefully we are going to find our improvements in 2019, something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, so remove this thing, not necessary anymore. Parse vendor from group package metadata. Oh, look at that. Are you using this thing right now? Group EFI, whatever. EFI vendor. Oh. It's 2019. Drop useless code. Okay, look at that. Group EFI support by the means of group EFI. So I did the first commit on this file, and then they have been modifying it many places. So we've got this group EFI thing, and let me see. So architectures, build with chroot. You copy all of this, otherwise you do this manually. Yeah. So this was the very first implementation where we already had binary.sh, so that you could run this thing here. Okay. What else do we have here? IRM64. The add minimal group.cfg to FAT2 partition, that was also very nice to have. Use this thing for either one thing or the other one. Yeah. I think I'm going to redo this from scratch. I don't know. I mean, we already have this comparison. Secure boot around. So this was the same thing, that you needed to do this in order to save those files, and once you save those files, you can secure boot temp. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what they did here is that everything was done here. Let me check the fucking files. Binary group EFI. Secure boot package install. So what's the purpose of binary.sh? What's the fucking purpose? So we can make this thing, copy this thing here. Why did I this? Why did I this? Why did I did this with binary.sh in the first place? Some platforms, the EFI group image will be loaded, so whatever. This is the temporary group file thing that you put it into here, but then I don't know. So what we have on the bottom is binary group EFI from the present, and if we go to live build Rescatux something a snapshot, we can have binary group EFI from the past. So we have binary group EFI from the past on the top, and yeah, maybe I can try to understand something of some of the stuff that we have here. But I'm not sure about that though. So on the top, so here we have this secure boot package install stuff that it's going to actually install one of these secure boot stuff. So default auto do a best effort build. If the signed binary is available, use them, but don't fail if they are not. Just print the warning. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if there is a setting right now to turn on or off secure boot stuff. Okay, so in the present we do exactly the same thing. No, we don't. So this auto stuff is actually related to this one here. Try to install this thing. Okay, let me see. Try to install the shim and signed group space. LB packages. The problem here is that you are using whatever this is by default. You are not using shim signed. You are not shim signed. Yeah, look at that. Shim signed and the arc, which is the package def arc, which is something that we do here. It's the third one. So it's actually AMD 64 or i30 386. I mean, I don't know what to do here. Use check install as check package, which are out immediately. Group EFI signed. So this is whatever the architecture is. So we should have def1 and def2 if we want this to be binary, and then we install this or that. Otherwise, I'm not sure this is useful at all. This, you no longer need this. Binary.sh. Which I did myself. GNU put image. This should be probably in a file instead of in a file outside of this instead of somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe not. No, because you have to change all of these variables. Allow remove extension. Yeah, okay. Remove unnecessary files. Botnet. Group EFI temp. So we already have a group EFI temp, and that it's whatever. Wait a minute. So there's a temp CFG. Okay. And then there's a EFI one. I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm going to end the stream here, and I will continue later if I want to. I mean, yeah, we have tried to do this, but I don't know. I will try to work on this later on and see how I think that this should be fixed, because I'm not very sure about this. So I'm sorry about it. We don't have like any, you know, improvement, but sometimes you don't know what you run out of time and you don't know how to do this. Although I'm going to think around. I mean, what we did up here was a good idea, so that you have a fucking function. It's much nicer than what they are doing down there. But yeah, so I have the code that they have here, which depends on LLL UEFI secure build thing, which is either enable, disable, or auto. I also have it here, but the difference is that I have different names for the different platforms, so I can change them to something else. Here you are just using this stuff here once instead of several times, which is what's happening here, where you can run this twice so that you have the right packages installed in all of this. So I think that I could rewrite this in such a way that we can have arguments in the first place, and then I can rewrite this so that these arguments are the same thing as we have here. And yeah, you can see how it's a bit different because I have this I have this fourth one. Where the hell is this? Maybe this one here is a bit more. We have one more stuff in here, which is the group bin name thing, I guess. So we will see what the hell do we do with this. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.